who we are working with here. You know, last time we saw these guys, honestly, my brain is dying. So Moses, tell me about these guys. They don't have a chance of making it into the top 5, but they sure would not mind playing spoiler. And to boot, the first circle is going to be all the way over on the eastern side of the map.
No doubt. So that'll lead to a little bit more of a travel distance for those in the Georgia Pole region. We can see here we do have EW getting tangled up right away. That's Team 11 going right at Team 15. And that's going to be a bit of a problem as we see now. That is Elder Wolves. And I believe that's Legion X getting tangled up here early. So the Georgia Pole area is getting spicy.
Oh, yeah. Georgia Pole, I tell you, there's a lot of guys who dropped in there. Envy is among the teams that are in that region as well.
Envy went north, George. They bailed out. As they can see, there would have been 3 different teams on top of them. Team 21 is there. The Awkward Bandits are there as well. Yeah. So Envious was smart to change up their loot spot. Maybe they noticed that on the way down. Looking around the map, we are seeing pressure points elsewhere around Yasnaya. World's Best Gaming is in transition already with Zentrix and the rest of his squad. But right now, it's a bit of a mishmash of teams everywhere. United has dodged pretty much everywhere. And realistically, Energy Esports all by themselves in Pachinki. That's the luck of the draw, I suppose.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have a fun time just looting that up and doing what they will. They have full real estate. But here you can see the Group E standings. Up at the top, NRG sitting in first right now. God Squad in the second, ADR Wales in third, United fourth and fifth for Fable. Not sure exactly what the point spread is here, but I mean, you see some pretty big names sitting around there, and I imagine there's some that are kind of on the cusp. So it's gonna be some big games.
Absolutely, and for these guys, it's going to be extremely important to try and stay consistent here, specifically for Envious. So Energy still has I suppose, a 500-point lead is what we're being told. And I think that we might get a bit of an update on the last match as well when we get a chance. But regardless, we will see Envious trying to vie for that 5th spot.
Yeah, we'll see if they can make their way in there. It is the biggest game these guys will have played so far in this tournament. That's for sure. Team Envious, again, as you were saying, if they come up with a big game here, they'd make their way into the top 5 and make the plan. So we'll see how the rest of this one plays out. Team 20 got the old company man.
Company man making his way into the garage here.
Right, he's a lifer.
He is a lifer. United now starting their loot phase a little bit late. They are spread around in the prison area. That'll be a good pickup for them. And they do have some neighbors to the north. That is Fable, currently in that top 5 position. So United and Fable, the teams that we want to be watching who are on the bubble, and Envious as well, who are trying to maintain a hold on this lobby, or sorry, maintain their momentum and try and get into that top 5. Energy, I think, has it basically a full victory worth of points as a lead, so I think their spot is probably secure. So it's going to be all about Envious, Fable, and United, as well as God Squad, who are going to try and maintain their 2nd place spot.
Envious starting to rotate over from North George as well right now. They sent 2 over that are going to be making their way towards the next play zone. Leafy is going to pick up that crate as well, that airdrop. The other 2 members from Envious are still trailing behind in North George at the moment. They're just kind of finishing up the looting up in the buildings there. That I imagine we'll see them meet up with the rest of their team as they send 2 ahead to go scout. But you can see some mixed company here between TBA PUBG, actually the winners of Game 6 out of this group. And you have Team 5 over there as well, World's Best Gaming. They're going to be in close proximity.
Absolutely. And really up in Yasnaya, it looks like JL Day and the rest of his squad have chosen the residential spot there in Yasnaya, a good choice for them. Caden has actually left Envious and is now trying to scout in that region. Venerated is there with him and gets knocked by Duck. No. So Envious might lose one early here as Elusive and company see that they are able to do some damage to Envious. We'll maybe get a checkup on them shortly. I'd be interested to see the POV of Duck and squad and what they can get done.
Oh, man.
As,
Oh, they're coming in to hunt him, too.
yeah, it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do.
Man,
Blue
what
is
a...
there. They're not looking to finish this off.
No, they're just going. Oh, maybe.
They're taking the vehicle away from Venerated. You know what? I'm going to put this out there. If they don't finish this kill, I'll be very surprised. That's all I can say. Venerated is obviously in the field. And now...
okay.
These guys all know each other. I just want to put that out there. I'm not
Yeah.
making any accusations. I don't know what's happening, but Venerated was very easily able to be finished there.
Yeah, that is quite the interesting... I don't know, quite the interesting thing to have happened. But either way, World's Best Gaming getting into it. Yugi opens the door in the back. He's going to get one. Can he find more? Knocking down Honey Badger. See, nade's getting ready to pop off.
That nade looked good, actually. Yuki threw that right in the right spot. Didn't kill anybody, so right now it's a team-to-team fight inside and outside this house. Yuki will go down. Nice flank by Jackboy out on the low wall, and he will finish them off regardless of how many pans deflect those shots. But that's now World's Best Gaming staying 4 strong in the interior of this house, and Mini Fridge Jr. might want to consider backing off this fight.
Well, let's see where he decides to go. Wrapping around with that DP-28. Ooh, Jackboy getting lit up a little bit there. He is gonna repeak. Well done. This is a risky repeak there from Jackboy, but he ends up getting the better of him. Perfectly placed shots right onto the head, and that'll be a secured kill for them.
Absolutely. So now, looking around the map, we do see the transition beginning to start around that that western side of the previous play zone. But I'll be interested to see what happens with Energy if they decide to rotate center early or try and stay towards the edge. Playing the edge will likely be the more conservative option, but it looks like they are going to rotate north. And they will be driving right past a couple of other moving teams, EW moving through them now. But getting an update here on the team tracker, we see that Legion X has been eliminated, as has TBA PUBG.
Oh, TBA PUBG out of it, and surprisingly, Envious hanging on to Venerated, and they're still gonna be 4 strong here. So catching a big break is Envious in a game where they really need to perform.
Absolutely. Well, they've been given a break regardless of circumstance, and they will find themselves in the fields south of Yasnaya.
See Wooly taking some shots over there from the guys of Elder Wolves. They are getting knocks. Ooh, a res does come through though. But
not for long.
Yeah, oh, that was quick.
Dang is trying to get away. K-Mind and the rest of Energy have decided that they want to take this fight out in the open fields around the school. K-Mind will finish his down, and that will be that for Zsentu.
Here we go.
It's just Dang.
Yep. Dinged up a little bit. Wooly just holding this little hill. Ooh, Dang's running, gets lit up by Penta LOL, and that'll be the end of him.
That is a nice pickup there. So a couple of bodies worth of loot. Looks like Energy is going to decide to take that. Checking in on Team 8. We do have ADR Wales. They are in a decent spot so far. An unknown team looking to try and secure their spot at the LAN final. We'll have to do some investigation, see who these gentlemen are. If they are able to secure that spot, orbless team, but unless ADR Wales is either, I imagine that's an average damage per round joke, but I can't be sure. I've seen some crazy team names this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, they've definitely done pretty well for themselves here so far. Nothing to scoff at, for sure. World's Best Gaming. Jackboy actually able to pick up one. But Biggie with his VSS.
The VSS and 200 rounds of ammunition.
This
is the bee's knees.
Shoot for days.
He doesn't even need to walk. That's
yeah,
how good
he's
he is.
going surfing.
So he's got the VSS, and this is Biggie with the VSS jumping into the water there, checking in on Microfy and the rest of United. They have had a easy start to this game. They are split between the two areas of shelter. They have the opportunity to go underground. They're probably playing conservative this game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because they're one of those teams that's kind of on the cusp right now. I believe they're sitting in 4th at the moment, 4th or 5th United. You know, somewhere around there. So this is big. Oh, Envy getting into a big tussle at the moment. But it does look like they're going to come out on top of it. They did, check shooter got down, but that's fine. He'll be able to get rezzed. And
yeah, this is WBG being essentially wiped. This will be 3 down for them. I don't see where their missing player is. It looks like it's Jackboy coming late from Yasnaya. And that is Envious now doing the shooting themselves. And no one is going to be left alive in this instance as Jackboy is now looking that direction, putting some shots on to Envious. They're going to know where he is. No silencer on that or suppressor on that weapon.
Not
so
sure.
now it's, yeah, WBG looking like they might get eliminated here.
Not sure if that was worth the shots from Jackboy. The only person, though, to have gotten kills on WBG is currently sitting with 4. NRG seem to be moving themselves a little bit as they come into the circle some, but they're kind of caught between 2 different teams right now as I was looking at the map. But Envious for now are in a decent spot. They're kind of like right in the middle of the circle right now, or pretty close to it. So their odds of hitting the next play zone are pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll see what happens during the next transition. But for now, Envious is in a good spot. Jackboy is stuck on the edge of the zone. E United is now reformed, and it is ADR Wales. That's Nikapa getting active outside the zone, or sorry, excuse me, just to the south of Yasnaya, as Lush is being finished.
Ooh, NRG's got fire coming down onto them from both sides. You have Duck, who's back behind them, and then a couple other members from Team 7. That's the Bee's Knees that are taking shots onto them. Elusive amongst them. They're taking it, but still 4 players strong for the Bee's Knees at the moment. Same with NRG. So a pretty even fight across the board.
Absolutely. So this is going to be now the Bee's Knees looking like they want to get tangled up with NRG Esports. I like Energy's spot up here. This is an interior versus exterior spot. You can see that the flank is coming in from Duck. He's come all the way around the back side. Penta LOL is acting as security, looking that way, so they're set up and ready for this. Duck will pop out and take some shots at Kmon, who's wide in the open, and Snark is going to try and trade, and they will. Nice looking flank there, but here comes the rest of the squad. Wooly's trying to defend, and he's doing a good job. Penta is there, and Wooly gets finished. Elusive, the last man standing for his squad. One will go for a res, I imagine, and one will go for the offensive move unless they don't want to trade whatsoever, as Blue Who gets finished. Wow, that was a nice executed move from them, but it looks like Energy is going to get the top of this. They were prepared for that. Nice spread from them. Yeah, Biggie, oh no, it's Biggie left as well. Biggie. At least he was, yeah.
You got some good damage off. Couldn't actually get the knock on any of these guys. So now it is all Elusive. Biggie getting finished. And Elusive is going to have to come up huge here. These guys are all pretty hurt at the moment, so he has the opportunity. Oh, he was able to get Snark there, but K-Mind in the end finishes him off. The res should be able to come through just fine here. And NRG do lose 1 player, but they'll keep 3 in their possession and continue on in this round decently strong.
Absolutely. So it looks like Energy will only lose 1. They've taken a lot of damage. They will have some loot to gain from that, and we're about to see another transition. So for now, it's Envious United as well as Energy Esports. God Squad has been relatively inactive up in the top right portion of your screen. We'll see what this next circle looks like. North or south will be the decider here, and we are going to go hard and to the east, south.
We got Prison in that. Let's see. Envy not too far off it. They're going to have to move. They do have some teams coming in from behind them, though. That they'll have to keep an eye on for sure, as one is actually just passing them right now, Waldo and company.
So that is Team Camp over there. Looks like that's going to be Team Objective, and the objective is going to be huddle under these rocks until all the bad men are gone.
Please hide from the bad men. Aristoteles sitting up on the high ground of that area. Helicopter shot here. Oh, Waldo running. What are you doing?
Running over Mystery, apparently.
Ah.
So here comes Painkiller. This is Doubt that we're looking at, and it looks like there might be... oh, it's actually Jimmer getting knocked from Zentrix. That'll be Fable getting at EU United, so now that's the first casualty we've seen from them, not finished yet. Envious has arrived in the dip nearby, and it looks like it's going to be a field hold for Envious.
Let's see. Jesse is trying to avoid shots right now. They are having quite a bit of gunfire laid on to them. Tires are getting popped out as well. I think that's United maybe that's putting those shots on them.
Could be coming from a lot of different places.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of friends here showing up for them.
Pat
As Pat Caps ran over and killed Painkiller. So God Squad is also transitioning through the middle of everyone. Drassel has been taken down. Company man is there to Carissa actually finished off Drassel. So that transition from God Squad has not gone well. They're being chased now by ADR Wales. Not to mention we have one up. Team 20 here in front of you.
Here's Envy, still hanging tight. Just playing off of this little dip that they got here. They don't have a whole lot to work with, especially after the cars that they had getting their tires shot out. So they're not really going to be able to do much. Just kind of hang tight and see what they can do at the next circle. But let's see, E United, they have themselves a little camp in. Oh, Nakapa getting taken down. And here's the remnants of the God Squad, and I think those are the only two left from them.
Yep.
Which is
ADR Wales hot on their heels.
Yep. They are in second place currently in this group.
Oh my God, that is a brave grenade to throw.
Seriously. Oh! Pat Caps. Wow. As you said, ballsy grenade, but ends up getting the knock on Waldo.
No doubt, that was a nice nade from them. They're trying to follow up. I was worried it might have hit a tree branch and bounced back into the room. It happens from time to time, I can tell you that firsthand. And here come the flashbangs. It looks like God Squad is not ready to give up on this yet. They don't have the manpower to try and trade straight up, so no aggression coming out from them just yet. They're trying to finish up with nades. Pistola time, maybe looking to get a bit of a wider angle outside the top of this building. The Wizard Tower providing only minimal cover for Pistola time, so Pat Caps and him are just trying to play defensive. A 14th place finish, I don't know if that would eliminate them from the top 5, but it's not a risk they're willing to take.
Yeah, no, for them, I forget exactly what position they were in to start this. I think it was second, but they have been very, very consistent performers in this group, but you never want to take any chances at this stage of the game. So for them, it's going to be make it as deep as they can, and you can tell Pat Caps is of that mentality, just waiting inside the closet there.
He'll come out eventually.
Yeah.
So as far as Pistola time is concerned, it looks like God Squad is just going to hold on to this thing. A bit of a stalemate happening now with Team 8 as well as Team 10. We'll see how this thing develops here shortly, but we have seen another circle transition.
Yep.
And we are headed towards that prison area. We have recentered around Energy Esports, who is now looking at Envious.
Yeah, this is a big battle as well. You know, NRG currently sitting in first, so not as much pressure on them. Oh, Venerated actually goes down to K-Mine. Now that is going to be a big kill and a big loss for Envious right now.
Using all their utility, their vehicles are not going to be usable. They're trying to med up. I don't know what they can do here to get away. Envious is in trouble. If they go out late here, regardless of the favors maybe done to them earlier in this game, there's nothing they're going to be able to do. They're jumping into an already damaged Dacia and trying to make an escape, leaving Check Shooter behind to put pressure on anyone potentially attacking that vehicle. Check Shooter, the last man to hold that dip, and he's done a good job allowing his teammates to escape.
Yeah, he'll be hanging tight for now. Maybe take a little bit of focus off him, give him some time to get out of this dip, but
Check Shooter's now wide in the open, so
yeah,
a heroic effort here from Check Shooter, but we might see the end of his round. So Check Shooter has done his job, allowing Caden and Jesse LOL to get away. So Envious's game has continued here, but they are not out of the woods yet. Still 14 teams remaining.
Yeah, so we'll see. Apocalypse here. Ooh, they're going at it inside the house. Ablazin is inside there. He's got a couple guys around him from Team 21. That's going to be the Awkward Bastards, I believe. The Awkward Bastards Club or something.
The Awkward Bandits?
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's the Bandits.
Oh, not the Bastards. They're not bad guys. They're nice.
So we do have energy now forming up in their vehicles, going to try and enter the zone. Meanwhile, that looks like a nade coming in from Blazin, throwing it across the way. Just trying to throw smokes and get some noise going, but now getting attacked while inside the play zone. It's Team 21, the Awkward Bandits, taking a shot. Trying to eliminate, Team 17, the last man, I believe, standing. Oh, shoots him in the back.
Oh,
Don't forget about this guy. Oh, he's going to keep going. Apocalypse just doesn't really care the fact that his teammate's been murdered. He's going to continue to run away. They're more concerned with the zone, but that looks like it might be the end of Fable.
Yep. Oh, maybe.
A team that was in the top 5, if I recall.
I think they may have been just outside. Maybe it's 6, but still.
I think it was E United and Fable in the top 4 and 5 positions,
yeah,
if I recall.
Which this would be a pretty big loss for them to go down at this point in the game. Really needing to grab some extra points to secure their spots.
Oh no, I'm wrong. It looks like Fable's still in. They have a couple of gentlemen in the center of the play zone.
Couple.
And here is Caden still shooting away. It's him and Jesse LOL. Now trying to finish Lefi, and they will. Taking some shots in return, going low on health. Caden have to back off. Again, they can't get too aggressive here. They have to very carefully maintain their position in that top 10 teams at the very least.
Let's see. Envy got some players approaching them from Team 20. That's one up coming at them. It looks like as though they may have someone off to the west as well. Oh no, the flank from Blazin. He's able to take down 2, 3 of them. Or no, just 2, but still that is, that's huge. That's everybody from Envious. That may just, I don't know if that might be it for them.
I think it might be. I mean, that's a very poor finish for a team that was in 6th place.
Yeah.
Energy Esports is still in. Zentrix and ADR Wales, or sorry, excuse me, I believe that's, so ADR Wales, Energy Esports, as well as Fable are all still in. And that's a big problem for them.
Wow, that is huge. I mean, we'll see how the points play out in the end, but that is really, really big. A Blazin playing spoiler to Envious right there. My goodness. He's still alive. He wants more. What's that? He's from Fable. So, you know, one of the top contending teams there as well, taking down a potential spoiler to Fable. But they do, meanwhile, lose Inferno RP, which was one of the members of Fable. So that is going to put a Blazin in a tougher spot for sure. I think he may actually be the last one up now from Fable.
Absolutely. So now it looks like, looking at Team 9, this is Acetolo Posse with Berserker and other gentlemen here. This is Fable still staying engaged. Team 21 up, putting pressure on them. Blazin has been trying to get back to his teammates for quite some time now. And it looks like it might not happen for him.
Yeah, he's got guys all over him here. Oh, wow, he turns on Coyote Arm. He's able to take him down. Can he get a couple of more? He's got players all over him right now. Company man's right nearby.
Wow.
No, that'll do it for Fable.
That was Fable eliminated, yeah. So outside, that actually might be okay for Envious, depending on the kill count, but I just don't think it'll be enough as we see Pistola Time from God Squad finishing that off. So looking good right now for God Squad, who's also still in there. So yeah, that makes it even more difficult.
Yeah.
We're now getting the updates from Group A, and we will get a confirmation on who made it through that group. Honey Badger Nation takes 1st place, Space Station Gaming in 2nd. Wildcard does qualify for LAN with 3rd. Ghost Gaming jumps into 4th, and RIP rounds out the top 5. TSM, the heartbreaking 7th place finish at the hands of Elusive Gaming and Hooligans, who hot dropped them in that final game. But ultimately, that is Wildcard qualifying for another LAN, and kudos to them. Apparently, adding 2 European players is the key to North American success.
Apparently, man, I don't know what it is. European players, it seems like that's the case in a lot of games where the European players add to the success of the NA guys.
Well, Lumber Mill, the former members Trifoli and Caint have been there in the past participating at the GLL LAN. So I'm happy to see that for Wildcard. They will qualify for another LAN appearance. But for Envious, it looks like their hopes might be going the way of TSM. And we'll get a confirmation on that at the end. But ultimately, that is Group A decided. And RIP and Honey Badger Nation, the 2 unknown teams making it through that group. Congratulations to them.
Incredible. Honey Badger Nation coming out on top of it, nonetheless. So we'll see. That is your boys on the God Squad still are hanging out in their little wizard tower. They're going to have to move pretty soon once this circle starts coming in, but I mean, they're fine for now. They're just really trying to make it as deep as they can here to ensure that they maintain their position in the top 5. So we'll see how that one plays out for them. Team 3, it's Death Row, taking some shots there. Tricky Gremlin, seeing if he can hit Berserker. He's missed everything so far. Whiff, whiff, whiff.
I think he managed to land one body shot, but like you said, it's not getting any downs so far.
United's still in this same building that they've been in all game. They're also going to have to move soon as well, though, along with all the guys from Death Row.
United has quietly been securing this game. They might not be super active in the kill count so far. We'll get an update for them shortly, but really they've been doing well to just play conservative and cruise into this top 10 situation. A couple of solos on the map. We still have energy involved as well, but this is an open field play zone. There's nothing in the way of cover aside from a couple of trees, maybe a couple of dips here and there, but we will see.
See Sir Newton getting taken down.
4 strong for United.
Yep, they are looking pretty good, pretty healthy. I'm not sure exactly what the readiness
Liam's
is
going to explode.
Oh,
Be careful.
No. Run.
Looks like he made it.
Yeah, but United, I'm sure, quite healthy here as Death Row.
I think someone put Tricky Gremlin scopes on backwards or something like that. He's having some trouble.
I mean, those, I don't know, man. The scope goblins or something got to him, but ooh, Pat Caps ends up getting down as the boys have to get on the move from God Squad. Pistola is trying to come in.
Nice.
Pat Caps does end up falling, but Pistola is the last one up for God Squad.
Trying to make it past this little bump into the next play zone. He's trying to throw as many utility smokes as he can, still receiving pressure. That silver-plated UMP, although pretty, not going to be effective at that long distance. So he's just trying to smoke his way into the next play zone, or at least closer to ADR Wales, who does have 6 kills and the position on him. This might be difficult for our team that I believe is secure in their positioning now, as we see Energy eliminating Liam, bringing us down to top 7.
Yeah, God Squad should be okay, even if they were to go out now, because I believe they were in the 2nd spot. So, I'm not sure exactly what the point spread was, though. Oh, you guys actually does go down.
Ooh, it's Energy versus United. That's a super important fight as we see Pistola Time likely about to be eliminated. We'll get an update from Energy and United here shortly, as Mystery is knowing that Pistola Time is there, and he comes out of the smoke, and that'll be it for God Squad. So that is one of our top 5 teams going outside the top 5 in this game.
I think they still should be okay, as I was saying. I mean, we'll obviously have official confirmation on that. But here, Penta able to pick up another kill, getting Aristoteles.
Yeah, they're just running down the gap, essentially, on the right side of the current play zone, trying to clear it out as best they can. And now they're going at ADR Wales. If we could take a look at what is happening with Energy Esports, we'll probably see that they're trying to clean up that side and secure their position here in the top 5. Taking some shots now from Tricky Gremlin.
He hits him.
Bam, there it is. K-Mine taking out Vital.
Hello.
Going to try and finish that off, and K-Mine does not miss.
NRG popping off.
You know, it looks like he's going to be able to get this flank off onto Mystery as well. So now Energy Esports is rolling through this side of the play zone, clearing out this gap. This is tactics that work in public play, and they're using it to high effect.
Yeah, it's working very well so far. Nice shots from K-Mind as well. Mystery hanging on by the skin of his teeth for right now. Kid Cody is down there hanging out behind. Oh, the vehicle, it blows up. He is going to get knocked down to half health. Mystery, Mystery getting lit up by Penta, who is just shooting like a god right now. Going for the res, potentially no. Mystery getting taken out by Penta. It's just Kid Cody left from Team 8. That was ADR Wales getting taken down.
18 kills right now for Energy Esports. They have been rotating through the side of the play zone, clearing out team after team. It looks like Jimmer was spared. He's the last man standing from E United. So E United likely going to qualify here as well, with Kaisako and Microfry standing in for Tony V in Vegas. Or excuse me, just Vegas, I believe. And there's Jimmer. He's not going to make it. So that's United out. And now it looks like it's going to be a 4v3 situation. And that's Team 3 going up. That is, excuse me, Death Row going up against Energy Esports. We'll see if Penta and K-Mine can keep it together.
Ooh, Penta able to get the knock on the third line. He does have a teammate right with him to go for the res. So here comes the zone, though. Starting to encroach on Energy's position. This is going to make it very difficult for them. Elijah Q having good cover with this rock. For the time being, whew.
K-Mine is down now, however. Elijah on the wide peak from the rock. No res going to come. It's now up to Penta to try and clutch this thing. He's got no angles to work with, and it's a 4v1. And it is not going to happen, as Death Row is going to finish that game out. And that's going to be Energy Esports taking a second place, but will likely, like I said, maintain a very strong grip on that first place spot in their group. United coming in third.